Hi. Today I would like to talk to you about climate change. I know a lot of kids have heard about climate change before, but they may not really know what it's all about. Sometimes it's a big scary thing that you can hear about on the news. I can explain to you quite simply what it is. What I know it to be is the world has started to heat up much quicker than it ever has before. When the world heats up much more quickly than it ever has before, it's really hard for plants and animals to keep up with this pace of change. Therefore, our local wildlife can become extinct from individual regions because they can't handle the heat, the flooding, the bushfire anymore. Climate change first began to be noticed when scientists started to measure carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is a gas that is let off from machines and cars and factories every time we use them. So basically every single thing that we do as people has an impact on the planet. So the more people there are using more machinery, this makes more carbon, which then goes out to the atmosphere and becomes like a warm blanket around the earth. The good news though is that we can all make a difference. It really does matter, the individual actions that we take. We are the ones deciding if we use the car every time we want to go out, or if we need to really buy a new TV every couple of years and chuck the old one in the bin. We're deciding if we need to go and get the latest designer clothes shipped in from halfway across the world. I heard an interesting statistic the other day. A study was done and they measured the contents of the average supermarket trolley from a family. And what they found was that all of the items in the trolley, if they were added up, you got some from China, some from India, some from Hungary, some from Spain, all of these items had travelled up to 70,000 kilometres to get to us. That's part of the problem. If we're choosing food and services and products that come from so far away for our everyday life, this is adding to the global carbon pollution problem. It's getting pretty loud here. I think there's a helicopter trying to circle in and find out what is this secret information that I'm about to share with you. But let me show you quickly. Solutions to global warming. If this is the problem in the middle, there's a whole lot of solutions on the outside. The solutions are to do with, firstly, have an energy audit. See how big the problem actually is at your house. Are you using a lot of energy or not much at all? Here's another one that I like. Be a catalyst for change. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm being a catalyst for change by talking about it. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to learn more. The other thing that I like to do in my spare time is plant trees. I do a lot of that. Eating less meat, eating food that is grown locally and produced locally so it doesn't have to be delivered by a helicopter or some big cargo plane from overseas. Using less. This is what I'm talking about before. Using less. When you go shopping, take a cloth bag so we don't need more plastic bags. Use recycled products. Cancel your junk mail. Buying local food. That is really important. Here's another one about travel. This is a solution. These are the things we can do to stop producing so much carbon in the atmosphere. We could walk, we could take our bike, we could use public transport. Here's one that most people forget actually, is make sure that your tyres are pumped up fully in your car. It really helps. Okay, at home, this big section over here, there's a lot of things that we can do at home. Choose energy efficient appliances. Turn off the appliances at the power point. Use your clothesline instead of using the electric dryer all the time. Install solar panels. Have really good insulation and curtains at home. And make sure to close them at night if you want to keep the heat in, or if you want to block the sun from coming in on a really hot day. I hope that you'll be able to take some of these solutions and use them in your own life. It's really important and we can all make a difference if we work together.